Hello everyone. So, I'm recording this on the day of the eclipse. I've recorded all of them on the day of the eclipse, but I think it's over with by now, so I don't know. I think we're still in some energy of it, but I decided to do just a quick 3-card reading. I'm kind of trying to practice a little bit of numerology, but not like, I don't know much about it. That's my disclaimer. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. But I'm happy to, I would love to know that whatever number I come up with numerology wise, like after adding up the cards and things, I would love to know what you think. You notice I do the numbers a lot on here, and it's a little bit of numerology, but I don't know very much. So there's a trick that I was taught some time ago with the tarot. So I'm kind of doing numerology in tarot. But we'll see what happens. So I pulled 3 cards. I also pulled the solar eclipse card from this because this is Intuit Tarot. I got it on Etsy. And the people who made this, they made like 5 extra cards out of the 78 deck. There's 5 extra cards. And those cover the spring, the spring and fall, was it equinoxes, I think, and the summer and winter solstices. But they also cover the solar and lunar eclipses and moons. New moon and full moon, I believe, is covered too. So there's a lot of things covered here. There's 5 cards. There's a lot there. And there's timing on some of these too. I just thought I would cover that because it is an eclipse. And I kept feeling like big changes are coming. And I was kind of shocked myself when I saw the card. So I'll get to that quickly, hopefully. So what's the situation? We have the Knight of Swords out here. Seize the day, it says. I love these cards because they are reversible. They have the upside and the reverse side, if you choose to believe that that's what the reversal means. There's many different ways to read these cards, and you don't even have to read. They can mean something completely off the charts for you. They can, whatever you intuit from it. So I'm trusting my intuition here. So I feel like somebody, you want to say, seize the day. The Knight of Swords is about taking action. That's kind of the superficial meaning of the card. Take it at face value. She's taking action. She's running, and she looks like she's got a bow and arrow or something. So you got something that you're targeting here. You have a goal that you're trying to reach. I understand that. You need to take action on it. And some of us, and I'm going to put myself in this category too, we got a little complacent, and maybe we're like, oh yeah, we need to do that, we need to do that, we need to do that. And do we do it? No. We're getting, I don't want to say lazy, but we're a little bit lazy. It's like, but there's been a lot of other things going on. It's like, oh, I need to get back to that, and I need to work on this. And do I keep getting distracted or allowing myself to be distracted. It's like, why am I getting so distracted? Why am I not fixing, this issue? Why am I not going after my goals? Why am I kind of slowing down on that? And so I had to ask myself, me personally, I don't know why you guys are, but so recently I had a reading and I was told that you need to take action or you're getting ready to. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. And that was my reminder and a kick in the butt. And I did. I took action on something I wanted to do. And now I'm waiting to hear back. So whatever this is that you're locked onto the target and you just need to take action. Take that next step in the process of getting done what you want to get done or reaching that goal. So that's kind of the first thing. And then the 9 of Wands, it says a test of faith. This one is also upright. And it says, grit, determination, boundaries, for me, the 9 of Wands is overcoming something and getting past, it says holding the line, but I feel like the 9 of Wands is once you've overcome whatever trauma in your background, or you've just overcome an obstacle or a challenge, like you've succeeded past it, or even if it's beat you up, because, she looks kind of like she's injured, like you've really been through the ringer. It's like going through a boxing match, but hey, whether you won or not, you came out okay. So the Knight of Wands just says you've been through something. And this might be why you're not taking action on the other thing, and you need to. It's like, hey, don't hesitate. Know you've been through the ringer, but it's okay. Go ahead. Take action on, make that next goal. Just because you might have failed, or it's not really a failure, but for a lack of better word, maybe you didn't succeed at doing something and you're kind of worried it's going to happen again. Don't. You know what? If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's been something that come up recently, and use that as your mantra. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Because you're overcoming whatever this is. You're going to overcome it. You're going to be stronger than ever. So take action on what you need to. The Seven of Wands is kind of interesting too, because the Nine of Wands is about overcoming something, but the Seven of Wands is about, that's more holding the line for me. That's more defensive, or, this one is in reverse. So this is licking your wounds. It's kind of funny how I say that. You've been tested over here. You've been tested, and maybe the universe is just trying to see how you deal with losing. Be a good sport about it. If things don't work out, you're not going to win every battle, but, you're licking your wounds now, and now you're avoiding the conflict. You're avoiding taking action on other stuff because of whatever happened here. The situation that you were in, you've overcome it. It's been your test of faith, that's for sure. I like that. But licking your wounds, that just makes so much sense for this, because she's wounded, and so here you are over here. It's in reverse. And so it's like whatever it was, you weren't able to save the situation. You weren't able to succeed at it. So live to fight another day. That's what you want to focus on. I want you to focus on that. And so, and this is your reminder of okay, you want to lick your wounds and you need to take time to kind of deal with that. I completely understand. Deal with it, process it, heal from it. Seems like a lot of people are doing a lot of healing. So do what you need to do, but live to fight another day. I want you to remember that for this. Lick your wounds, but live to fight another day, because you've overcome it. You are fine. And you know what? You've got the spiritual backup to go. Now it's time to get back on the horse and take action. Just because it threw you doesn't mean it's over. So I don't know what the situation is, but it's telling you to get up off your butt and get back out there and fight for what you want. Because just because you don't get one thing doesn't mean you can't get your other goals. So, win some, you'll lose some. So go out there and win some now, because you've already had the loss. So now the next one's got to be a win. I feel like it's going to be successful, but you got to get up, get back on the horse, and go after it and be confident in it. And I love that. So, and really quickly, I want to cover this card. I want to cover the solar eclipse card, because this is awesome, by the way. I love this card. It says big changes are coming, if you can't see that. That's exactly what I was predicting, because I felt like this big shift of energy, and I feel like big changes were coming, as we head from March into April. Spring is really sprung. A lot of things are going to be changing and growing, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings, and there may be some endings before those new beginnings, but it says the timing is about 6 months, and any of these can be good. Catalyst for change. Yes. I feel like this eclipse is a catalyst for big changes coming. Finding your inner truth, transformation. That's a big one too. There's a lot of transformative energy right now. Cosmic triggers and beginnings. I just said that. So that's kind of what I get with that. So pay attention, because this solar eclipse, it's just a celestial event for most people, but there is something about the energy about springtime and this happening, and how special it is and how rare it is to have it in the United States. We don't get that very often. So there won't be another one for a very long time. And a lot of people will only live to see this one and won't live to see the next one. So feel grateful that to be a part of something so cosmically cool. So I just wanted to share that card. The bottom part is lunar eclipse, and we had one of those a while back, but the solar eclipse is what we want to focus on, because that was the big one. That one was pretty rare, and I didn't get to see all of it here, but I got to see 90 to 95% totality, which was amazing. It got just dark enough and cool enough to be weird outside, and I like weird. So I took some pictures. Maybe I'll post them on the YouTube if I can get them up. But with that said, I want to give you your oracle card. This is Queen of the Moon Oracle. It's number 18, Waning Gibbous 2, and it's pleasure. I love that. Look at that. Now they're under the moon, And there's a lot of pleasure. There's a lot of energy, you see, with her. That's one thing that I feel like you've lost, is the pleasure. Because you were happy to go after your goals, and then when something doesn't work out, you can feel really, really defeated. Don't feel defeated. I mean, win some, lose some. I already said it, so try to just take the loss with pride and dignity, or whatever you need to do. Like, be confident and be like, well, I lost this one, but you know what? I'm not going to lose the next one. Because, you know what? Doing what you need to do. If you need to lick your wounds before you get back up on that horse, then go ahead. But it's, I like it. But with the solar eclipse, these changes that are coming, that's very transformative, which makes sense because we have number 18 up here. And it's kind of, you know what? That is funny. Because I think 18 is the moon. And the moon is in this card. So 18 in the major arcana is the moon card. And that can be about following your dreams. That can be about having dreams. That can be about having fear, too. In this case, I think that if you're going to look at just number 18, as in the moon in the major arcana of tarot, you're looking at your worries and anxieties, fears over getting back out there to follow your dream again. Because if you lost once, you're fearing you'll lose again. But you know what? If you fear, you're just kind of creating that loss. So don't do that. Be confident, go after it, and, just keep after it. Be relentless. And now if I reduce this number, 18, that equals 9. 9 is the hermit in the major arcana. So that's about going in and reflecting and going, okay, I lost this one and I feel like crap about it, but you know what? I'm not going to let it get me down. Find that strength in the inner hermit and, find whatever it is that makes you tick to get back out there and be confident in nailing your goals. So find wherever that hidden storage is of that, that oomph, or what is it? I don't know what you call it. That zest for life. And go seize the day, man. Go seize the day. That's what you need to do. Your inner hermit is telling you to seize the day, but you got to go in and find that confidence to do it. So you'll get your pleasure back that way. And then you'll feel it. You want to have that zest for life, that excitement, and you want that pleasure back, and you will get it back. But there's some things you got to do first. So I hope this was helpful. Until next time, guys. Bye.